Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, yet to another exciting episode of the Beyond 10x cryptocurrency, aka altcoin trading channel. So, in today's episode, we're going to look at a whole lot of different things. We're going to talk about my neighbor Alice, we're going to talk about Zilliqa, Fantom, Solano, Dogecoin, Theta, and Bitcoin as well. So I really hope that you guys are ready, because we are about to have some amazing trades in the near future, because it really seems we are about to have like an out season. Because for example, we've got coins such as Solano, SOL. It has pumped by about 34% in the past 24 days, and sorry, in the past 24 hours. Somebody's calling me, so let me just cancel that like real quick. So Solano in the past 24 hours has done about 34%, which is absolutely crazy, man. This is almost a 50%. I mean, we are just 20% shy away from a 50% price increment. So the question is, what the hell is happening to these cryptocurrencies, and are we going to continue seeing the prices push up even more and more? Okay, so I just need to sort of get rid of this. I hope you guys can see what I am talking about, right? So the screen is back, and you guys can be able to like see what's on my screen. So I forgot to enable it as usual. So basically, these are the coins that we are going to be talking about. So you guys are pretty much welcome to join the live stream. I really hope that you guys are enjoying the live stream. So anyway, let's just get down to the nitty-gritties, because we are beginning to have some more trading data as far as Bitcoin is concerned, because we are receiving some more information which is going to help us obviously trade a little bit better. So as you can see, we obviously got rejected here. We had this double top on BTC, and BTC is beginning to drop and decrease in value. So as far as Bitcoin is concerned, I really think that we are most likely going to end up going to 42,000 US dollars by the end of this week, the correction is it's going to be a little bit slow, but I wouldn't really focus on that. I would rather focus on a lot of different alternative cryptocurrencies, because alternative cryptocurrencies are where it's at right now, because the Bitcoin dominance has been going down, as you guys can see, right, for the past few days, right? The Bitcoin dominance has drastically been dropping like crazy. So this is one of the reasons why we are seeing altcoins perform better in terms of everything, and they are a better investment in comparison to Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin dominance is going down. So somebody is talking about Zil. So Maurice Tyrell is talking about Zilliqa. So yeah, I'm going to give you my price prediction. Well, I can't really say price prediction. I'm going to give you my trading analysis as far as Zilliqa is concerned, because I'm seeing some amazing statistics, and Zilliqa has gone above the 10 cents, well, 10 cents and a half threshold. It has broken the resistance, so I really believe it's going to do very well. So before you get me lost, let me just go through everything that I wanted to talk about, because we have a lot of things to talk about. So more of the story is, we are definitely going to see a surge in the prices in terms of altcoins. So I really hope that you guys have been positioning yourselves in terms of investing in altcoins. And in yesterday's episode, right, I did make it clear that concentrate on altcoins, and you guys are going to do very well. And some coins like Solano did very, very well. Fantom has done a 13% price increment right about now. Dogecoin is also beginning to head towards the upside. Theta token is also pumping as well. It's up by about 10%. So overall, the markets are absolutely ferocious in terms of the alternative cryptocurrencies. So you guys already know my analysis as far as Bitcoin is concerned. We're obviously going to be ranging. And the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about as far as Bitcoin is concerned is, we do have a CME gap that needs to be filled. So if I can just, show you guys, I hope you guys can see this clear, right? So we have a CME gap all the way from May 17th, May 2021. Okay, so this is basically what I am anticipating that this is one of the reasons why we haven't been dropping, because this particular CME gap right over here, it's between 45,300 all the way up to around 49,200. Okay, this CME gap hasn't been filled, and usually according to historical data, right, we usually get to fill CME gaps. So we've got a CME gap there, and we also have a CME gap at the bottom right over here. So what is going to happen is, as soon as we get filling all these CME gaps, right, and since we are the closest to this particular CME gap, right, I really think we are most likely going to end up pumping to around 49,275 right over here. Then we can continue heading towards the downside, and by the time we're going to finish completing this particular move, right, by the time the CME gap gets filled around this particular area, right, I'm sure by then the price of Bitcoin is going to be fluctuating up and down, and it is obviously going to be stable, and this is obviously going to allow a lot of cryptocurrencies, alternative cryptocurrencies, to do very, very well. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe altcoins are going to continue doing very well. So best believe we still have like a few more. We've got a little bit of space from about 48,000, all the way up to around 49,000. So that is the amount that is needed in order for us to fill this CME gap all the way from May 2021. So since we are closer to this CME gap in comparison to the CME gap, which is here at the bottom right, obviously, logically speaking, this is most likely to happen. So we are probably going to end up pumping towards 49,000 before we end up probably dropping drastically and going to around 40,000 US dollars. So that is the scenario that I am expecting. However, let's say for example we don't really get to have the opportunity to fill the CME gap around those particular areas, right? Then this particular double top would serve us very well, and we could see the price decline. So what I'm expecting is, if we see the price of Bitcoin closing below 46.17, right, then that is obviously going to lead us to like more downside. So as you can see right about now, right, if we look at the smaller time frame, especially the 10 minutes, or rather let's flip over to the 5 minutes, perhaps we are going to see like a little bit of a bounce. There's going to be a bounce here, and if we end up getting rejected here at 47,200 all the way up to around 47,500, then there is going to be a high probability that the downside is going to be a little bit it's going to be like a little bit more dramatic, and we're going to see probably us dropping to about 42,000. So it depends on what the price of Bitcoin is going to end up doing at this particular level. So if we take a look at other volume profiles, right, let's look at the chart of Coinbase. So do we have any significant substantial trading data that we can sort of use and manipulate towards our advantage? So if we take a look at these volume nodes right over here, right, it is evident to see that we are most likely going to be, so let me flip over to the 1 hour. The 1 hour is showing us a lot of value at 47,500. So this particular area is an area of value, and we are beginning to lose a lot of weight, and we are beginning to get rejected off of the 47,500 according to these nodes right over here, these volume profile nodes right over here. So it's either we get rejected here at 47,600, then we find support right over here. So this particular trading data is very crucial. Okay, we do not need to close below 45,500. okay, we need to hold this and make sure that whatever happens, the daily closes need to be above it. If the daily closes are above this particular threshold, then there is a probability of us filling the CME gaps at 49,000. So this is what I'm expecting. Now that we are beginning to have like a blatant downtrend, let's see what is going to happen to the prices and how the prices are going to end up reacting towards the 45,800 all the way up to around 45,300. If we close below this particular threshold, best believe we are definitely going to be able to see the price drop to 40,000 to about 42,000. So that is most likely going to happen. However, I really believe that we are either going to be ranging, like it's going to be very volatile, and it is going to be very confusing to trade. Okay, because if you guys have been trading Bitcoin, I'm sure you guys have had like trouble trading it, because the pumps and the dumps haven't been very lucrative, because it's bumping, or rather it's pumping as much as it's dumping. So you're basically erasing the gains that you are making. So this is one of the reasons why we just have to concentrate on something else. So Brian Caffeine says not gonna feel 33k. So 33k is very far away. You don't really have to think about 33,000 at this particular moment, because in order for us to go to 33,000 US dollars in terms of filling the CME gap here at the bottom right, we need to lose this particular area of support on the daily time frame. So let's flip over to the three-day time frame, right? We are obviously, let me switch to the candle pattern. Okay, so we have a lot of support here. We've got a lot of support at 40,000. So all this area is ginormous amount of support. So in order for us to go to 33, right, we obviously need to break and start closing below this particular area. So to me, thinking about 33 at this particular moment is premature, and we need first of all to lose the support right over here. And what I'm expecting to happen is, let's say for example we drop to about 42,000 US dollars. The most logical point is a lot of players are going to enter this particular area. A lot of people are going to be buying and longing Bitcoin, because they are anticipating a bigger move to around 41,000, 51,000, 52,000, around these particular areas right over here. So, getting to think about the CME at 33,000 is a little bit too soon right about now. So just keep it at the back of your head and just, think about this. And just know that we have a potential, and eventually we are going to end up dropping to this particular area, but we're just going to save it for later. For now, let's concentrate on this particular scenario. Okay, dropping to 42,000, 39,000, and then bouncing, and then eventually concluding this particular price pump here at 51 to about 52,000 US dollars, then dropping all the way down to around 20,000 US dollars. And then after that particular action, then we can continue and form higher highs. We can go close to 100,000 US dollars, even 120,000 US dollars. So this is the particular blueprint that I have been telling you guys about. So do not forget about this particular blueprint, because it is going to most likely play out in the near future. So just be patient. Okay, so that is as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So now that you guys understand what levels we need to hold in order for us to sort of maintain our positions in altcoins, we need to maintain this particular area. We need to have daily closes above 45,000. 45,000 needs to be the lowest we go. So if we end up dropping below it and closing below this particular area, then best believe we are definitely going to see 40,000, and if that happens, then altcoins are also going to drop as well. So provided Bitcoin continues going back and forth between this particular area, if it continues ranging, then there is a higher probability that we are going to have a very good season as far as the altcoins are concerned. So now let's talk about what you guys came here for. Because you came here for altcoins, right? But I just wanted to give you like a brief overview as far as Bitcoin is concerned, because you need to understand where I'm coming from, okay? And why I am most likely to do certain things when they happen, okay? So we had an amazing run up as far as Alice is concerned. So if only I can find Alice. Where is Alice? Okay, let me use this. Let me get rid of that. By the way, somebody's renovating around here, so please do not mind the sound in the background. Okay, there's some sound in the background, some noise, but don't mind that. Okay, so now let's talk about Alice. Okay, we had some amazing price action today, but apparently since Bitcoin did drop, right, we are back to square one. I really enjoyed this particular pump that happened a few hours ago. So this particular pump happened 1 2 3 4 5 6 hours ago, and we witnessed the price of Alice continue this particular move right over here. And one thing that I can say is we are holding $13 very well. So Alice is maintaining $13 very well. And in yesterday's episode, I did tell you that we need to have a doji daily close. So I really hope that you guys remember yesterday's episode and what we need to do in order for us to continue. So most likely today we are going to end up closing with indecision in the market. So I really believe that we're going to have a daily doji candle like this. If this particular scenario happens, then best believe we are most likely going to continue pushing towards the upside, and we're going to see higher prices because we are allegedly in an out season. However, if we end up closing on a bearish engulfing candle on the daily, right? Let's say, for example, we form some sort of bearish engulfing candle like that, right? Let me just highlight that to red. Then we are most likely going to end up dropping to around we're going to see lower lows, and eventually we're going to end up going to around $9. Okay, so that is most likely going to happen, because if that happens, if we have a bearish engulfing candle on the daily, right, it means Bitcoin is beginning to become very bearish. And if that happens, right, then best believe that 42,000 and 40,000 is going to happen. So if 40,000 and 42,000 US dollar BTC is going to happen, then best believe Alice is going to drop to around $9. So that is the scenario. So today's daily close is very significant. It is very, very important for us to discover what is going to happen to today's daily close. So remember what I told you about Alice. If we have a doji close candle, then best believe we're going to continue pumping. We're most likely going to see $14, $16 in the next few in the next 24 to about 72 hours. If we end up having a bearish engulfing candle on Alice, then best believe we are going to see some more downside. We're going to end up going to around $11.81. If this particular area ends up breaking, then best believe we're going to end up dropping to around $9.16. And then after this particular move exhaustion, then we could pump to around $20, and we could see higher highs, and we could enter into price discovery. So these are the scenarios that I'm waiting for in terms of Alice. Okay, so now let's move over to Theta. Okay, because Theta has it's doing very well, and it's broken the resistance, because there was a lot of resistance around this particular area. There was a lot of resistance here at $7 20 to about 30 cents. So basically $7.35. Okay, so it has broken out, which is very, very good, and it was like grinding towards this particular breakup. So this is very monumental, and this is one of the reasons why I'm really thinking that altcoins are going to end up doing very well, because they are sort of breaking a whole lot of different resistance areas, and we could have a situation where altcoins are going to end up pumping in the next few hours, because I mean there's absolutely no reason for the prices to continue pumping, and by the way, the money might be migrating from Bitcoin into the altcoin. So this is one of the reasons why this is one of the reasons why we are seeing the prices sort of drop in terms of Bitcoin, because the money is migrating from Bitcoin into altcoins. So this could be one of the reasons why altcoins are going to end up doing very, very well. So this is why I expect altcoins to continue pushing towards the upside, and since they are breaking resistance levels, best believe they are going to continue pushing towards the next areas of resistance. So I really expect the price of Theta to pump all the way up to this particular area, and we could eventually see the price of Theta go to about $10. $9 all the way to $10 would be a very good take profit area, because this is going to sort of form a double top right over here. There's going to be a top there, and there's also going to be another top, and then we're going to come back down to this particular area in order for us to retest this particular resistance turned into support. So once this particular move is exhausted, best believe the price of Theta is going to come back down close to around $8, and then we're going to pump and push towards the previous all-time highs, and we're going to continue pushing to more price discovery. So that is what I expect to happen as far as Theta is concerned. So Fantom has been doing very well. It's up by about 14%. It's around 38 cents. And if we take a look at what has been happening as far as Fantom, right, we are obviously in the same situation. We saw the price of Fantom break the resistance just like Theta. Okay, so all this resistance is being destroyed by Fantom. So if this particular resistance is broken, best believe we could see the price of Fantom go to 58.60 cents, and that particular price pump is almost a 50% price pump, because to be honest, we don't really have like much resistance. Of course, we've got some resistance here at 44. Okay, so best believe the price of Fantom FTM is most likely going to end up being rejected at 44 cents, and then we're going to drop down and then eventually complete this particular move close to around 58.60 cents respectively. So big shout out to everybody watching me right now. It really seems you guys are looking forward to hearing my Zilliqa analysis. So let's take a look at Zilliqa. Zilliqa has done very well recently because it has broken the resistance that I talked to you guys about, and as you can see, it's making its way towards the top, and I'm sure they've got some exciting information. So let's take a look at their Twitter page in order for us to like find out some more information, because hey, sometimes we might discover some new stuff. So let's also take a look at Zilliqa Reddit. What do they have in terms of news? So the profile should be ready. So Zilliqa actively enriched its economy and DeFi offerings this Q2, and here's the proof. Okay, let's take a look at the proof. They have 4.99 billion ZIL staked, 5.8 ZIL locked into DeFi, on-chain volume of around 42.7 billion ZIL. ZIL swap liquidity nears almost 800 million ZIL, and social media takeoff and more. Okay, so this is what they are saying they experienced in Q2. So they're just basically, pumping up their stuff and all that stuff. So the first partnership of many, having rebranded into Ignite DAO recently. Ignite making moves in growing the DAO by partnering strategically with Kive network built on this particular thing. Okay, so I saw this particular cryptocurrency R-Wave team. So let's take a look at that because it's actually trending. So R-Wave, I saw it pump a lot today. So what is this all about? So this one is also up by about 37%. So R-Wave AR is what's this about? I've never heard about this particular cryptocurrency, so we might discover something new. So what's the market cap? The market cap is about close to $1 billion US. And how long has it been around? Oh wow, it's been around for a very long period of time, since 2019. Oh wow, this is an amazing pump. It started taking over on July 20th July. And where is it listed? Oh, it's also on Binance. Oh, that's another trading opportunity right there. That's another trading opportunity. So man Kano's saying car market. Okay, so we're going to take a look at car market a little bit later. So AR, what are they about? Okay, store data permanently. They are a data storage type of cryptocurrency. Browse the wiki. Okay, AR makes information permanence sustainable. Okay, I understand what type of niche they are. in. So anyway, if you guys are already invested in such a cryptocurrency, please let me know how are the gains going. So let's take a look at some more information as far as Zilliqa is concerned. What other information do they have? Do they have some amazing partnerships already besides AR partnership? So Zilliqa AMA. So Zilliqa is going to be having an ask me anything session, and these guys are going to be addressing a whole lot of different things that you would love to find out and know. So casual Monday morning discussions are an NFT featuring okay, so they also have NFTs on Zilliqa. So Zilliqa is very undervalued, I guess, because they have the whole package. They've got NFTs, they've got DeFi, they've got decentralized exchanges, etc, everything. They've got the whole entire package, but they've been very slow in terms of everything. So now let's take a look at the Zilliqa graph to see what's up with it. If only I can find it. I've got so many things here. So Zilliqa 000. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the first thing that I would love you guys to find out about Zilliqa is it broke the resistance that we had here previously, like between 8 cents all the way up to around 9 cents. So previously, as you can see from the red line, right, I was giving you this particular area as a blatant area of resistance, and at this particular moment, right, we are beginning to use the 10-cent level as support. So we need to maintain this particular area as support. Okay, so long 10 cents is being used as support, then we could potentially see higher prices, and the next destination is probably going to be between 13 cents all the way up to around 15 cents. Okay, so long we maintain 10 cents, or we just keep on holding this particular area, we can dip below it, but we need to have daily closes above 10 cents. If this is done, then there is a high probability of the price of Zilliqa going to either 13 cents or even 15 cents. So that is definitely what I am expecting. And looking at the volume profiles, right, everything is going pretty smoothly. If we take a look at the MACD, in terms of the 1 day, right, the MACD is still gaining a whole lot of momentum, especially on the 3-day time frame. So the best purchasing time for Zilliqa was on 24th of July. So if you guys go in around 24th of July, you guys could have had crazy amounts of gains. I mean, you could have had obviously close to 100% by now. So I really hope that you guys go in that particular time. And based on this, right, I remember I told you about this particular situation that we had. I think we had some form of divergence here on the smaller time frame. I think we had like a bullish divergence, and this is one of the reasons why we sort of picked out the reversal and we were able to like get in. I think there was a bullish divergence there. Yeah. So what else do we have? Did we talk about Fantom? Oh yeah, so the next coin that we're going to talk about is obviously Fantom, which is up by about 13%. And yeah, I think did I talk about Fantom already? Yeah, I think I did talk about Fantom. Okay, so anyway, Fantom should be able to break out of this particular resistance. Fantom could go up even more higher because we are on the verge of cracking this 38-cent type of resistance, and once that particular situation happens, best believe we are going to go to about 47. Okay, this particular area should be a very good take profit area in case we end up pumping towards the upside. However, if we have a little bit of a retracement, if for example Bitcoin drops to 42,000, right, then best believe a good entry for Fantom is going to be around 32 cents. So 32 cents is the best case scenario in terms of the price dump, in case you guys want to like get into this particular position. But I really believe we're going to continue pushing towards the upside because the bulls are really in control at this particular moment, and getting to take profit around 48 cents would do you justice, and you guys are going to increase your portfolio, and you are going to be able to like make a whole lot of money. So let's move over to Solano. So Solano, SOL, has been an amazing cryptocurrency, and it's actually reached its new all-time high. Okay, so the previous all-time high was around May, but this time around is actually pushing up. And I specifically remember last a few months ago, the price of Solano was building up and it was like really doing well in comparison to everything else. So sometimes Solana could really indicate the beginning of the altcoin season. So this is one of the reasons why I'm really inclined to believe that Solana is leading this particular pump. Of course, we've got Axie Infinity that has already had its all-time high and it's slightly retracing, right? But we're beginning to see more and more alternative cryptocurrencies start forming, or rather making all-time highs. So this is one of the reasons why I'm actually concentrating on a lot of different alternative cryptocurrencies. So for now, if you guys didn't really get to purchase Solano a few days ago, I would wait for a pullback. I would wait for a pullback close to around $60, and then just entering on the 1 hour time frame would obviously do you justice. But sometimes you just do not get those golden opportunities where you can sort of enter and find an entry point, because it just sort of blows out of the water and it just continues pushing towards the upside. So in case that happens, then you guys just have to like find other trades, because by the end of it all, you don't want to have a situation where you get to like buy back, or rather you get to buy and then you have a correction and then you just end up having like a very bad position. So always make sure you get in pre-pump. Like this particular area was a very good area to get in when it was grinding towards the resistance and knocking its head close to the resistance, because when that usually happens, then best believe there's going to be a pump and a push towards the upside. So I'm obviously going to be keeping an eye on Solano. I'm going to be looking for entries, especially on the smaller time frame, especially when the 1 hour kind of retraces. Like for example, in this particular situation, the 1 hour did retrace and it continued pumping towards the upside, because it is obviously, you know, gaining more and more momentum. So if we talk about Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin is absolutely going crazy right now. It's up by about 33%. Sorry, it's at 32 cents. It's up by about 8.8%. So I really do not know whether Elon Musk has has been tweeting about it and if he's been pumping about it. So it really seems it is beginning to gain some more momentum, and I really believe it could continue pushing up and it could continue going to around 42 cents, because we have some resistance here. Apparently we are beginning to use it as support. If this continues to happen, then best believe the price is going to go to around 42 cents and find or rather form a double bottom, then continue going towards the bottom here. Maybe we could have like a bounce and then continue dropping towards the downside. So that could happen. So everything is absolutely bullish at this particular moment, especially the altcoins, but we just have to keep an eye on BTC. So this is one of the reasons why you need to come back to my YouTube channel every day, so that you get updated with everything that I'm talking about, because I'm going to be giving you fresh information and I'm going to be keeping you updated with everything that is happening. So that's all I had for you today, and I really hope that you guys understood everything. You guys understand the metrics that I'm looking at as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So just in summary, the Bitcoin dominance has been going down. It has been going down a lot. Okay, if you take a look at the past few days, right, the Bitcoin dominance has been dropping, meaning people are beginning to shift their money from Bitcoin, and there's going to be a breather for the altcoins. And this is one of the reasons why we are beginning to see altcoins such as Solano creating their new all-time highs. Okay, so long Bitcoin remains stable, okay, then we're obviously going to continue seeing the surge in altcoins. So as long as Bitcoin maintains and closes above 45,000 today, because we've got this particular probability, we could end up dropping to around 45 and then pushing up and just ranging around this particular area. If this happens, then altcoins are going to do very well. However, if we end up dropping and going to around 40,000 US dollars, then these altcoins are also going to have retracements as well. So today's daily close is the one which is very important. So come back tomorrow and we're going to have some more information. I'm going to tell you exactly what is going to happen. So for now, let's concentrate on trading altcoins, but we have to look out for today's daily close as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So anyway, that's all I had for you. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. You guys have been so awesome. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I really hope that you guys are going to suggest some amazing trading opportunities for me as well, because you also need to add value to my life. So just don't take from me. You can also give me some cool information as far as different alternative cryptocurrencies are concerned and what you guys are doing. So thank you for all the support. I really appreciate all the comments that you guys usually give me. I really appreciate all my consistent viewers, because you guys have been supporting me for a very long period of time. And at this particular moment, I even know everybody. Like, I know the OGs, I know the consistent people who are usually on my YouTube channel. So I really want to appreciate you and thank you very much. So I'll talk to you a little bit later. Let me know what your trading strategies for today are, and just keep me in the loop. Send me your charts. If you've got any charts, you can send them to my email. Then just let's see what you guys are working with and how I can improve from your setup, your trading setup as well, because I also want to learn some new stuff. So please feel free to reach me via my email. I always reply, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. So talk to you a little bit later. It's been your boy Mona, aka Beyond 10x. Have fun and enjoy trading. Bye.